Finances
if you're
of it,
so
yeah.
worried about what you're going to pay this guy if he doesn't produce.
Give me the why as to why is Aidan Hutchinson a Hall of Famer. 39% you say he is. So give me the why.
Who is the Hall of Famer in this draft? If there's one guy off the top of my head, if there's one guy that has the ability to be above from what I've seen out of any of them, I'd put my stock in Jordan Davis. Just because of that position, that guy, what it is. But the fact that we go back to, it's so up in the air. Nobody really wants any of this draft as drafts go, right? The fact there is no Hall of Famer. It's all serviceable, great players. Now, maybe there is that talent, you know?
Ryan Sigler says
Is
Hutchins.
Drake London a guy that can, you hear his name come out? Is it one of these guys? There's good, serviceable Pro Bowl players, but is there a Hall of Famer even in this draft?
It's like the nonsense of people that are saying Baker Mayfield's a better quarterback than Goff, so go get Baker Mayfield. It's like that. Then give me the why, and give me the how. Give me the how and how you do something like that. That's what I'm asking for with this. Give me the why as to why is Aidan Hutchinson a Hall of Famer. 39% you say he is. So give me the why. Sam Flannel, you're the Michigan slap. I give you the floor.
Oh, boy. Saying he's a Hall of Famer is a bit of a reach, but I don't think he's going to be just a piano carrier or an average player, as you said, Neal. I think that's a little bit insulting. I think his upside is Joey Bosa, not Nick, Joey, because he had great production in college in his last year, 14.5 sacks. His measurables at the combine were actually very, very good. He has great size. I think he leads all defensive ends and edge rushers in the draft in pass rush win rate. He's good against the run. I think his upside is actually higher than some people say. Like I said, Joey Bosa. Joey. Not Nick.
Here's a question right off the rip, right? And Closely just said it. Are there any yellow jackets in this draft? Right? When you look at this draft or whatever that you got to think about. When we were talking about drafts in the past, about yellow jackets, right? The first thing comes up with all the hype is you're immediately before it even played is you're putting, Trevor Lawrence, that with the hype he's got, he might be a yellow jacket. There's other guys in drafts, you could say 4 or 5 guys. Is there a yellow jackets in this draft? And the piano carriers, they get more respect. Those are 6, 7s, and 8s. They're not 9 or 10s, right? Like as far as it's not a scrub. He's not a scrub. He's a service. He's gonna be, in my opinion, it comes down to the floor and the ceiling, right? It comes to which ceiling you're looking for. So in that aspect, when you don't, Neal, have the yellow jacket, to your point, what you were saying before, then go for the ceiling guy. Right? Like, then you got to go for the ceiling guy and figure out where you're going to make a splash.
Dave Goulette in our YouTube chat threads, LOL this guy, I assume he's talking about me, asking if a dude that hasn't played a snap in the league is a Hall of Famer. That's nonsense from you. No, Dave, this is what you guys are telling me. This is what everybody who's saying we have to take Hutchinson. Is he a Hall of Famer? I'm just asking the question. Like, I want to know. And look, 40% of you say yes. So it's in the ballpark of 50-50 of you that think that he's a Hall of Famer.
Hutchinson's more of a Kyle Vanden Bosch, a leader, solid career guy even before when he was in Tennessee, before he came here but like a guy that you can count on that's going to be there on the end of the line. And to your point, Sam, I don't think you're wrong in saying that maybe the high end is Joey Bosa. They're a little bit different, Bosa's a little bit lankier, but
so you're cool with paying that $10 million and $12 million on an option year
with that production.
Yeah,
with if he produces
if he's an average player,
if he's a Joey Bosa.
No, if he's an average player.
No, that's where we're not even talking about that. I'm saying that my conversation was that I will give you the comparable.
So Sam Flannel, sum it up then. He's a perennial Pro Bowler.
You're taking it back to if the question is he a Hall of Famer? If he's not a Hall of Famer, then that's what you're trying to get with your second pick of the draft. You're going to get, but in this draft, it's not there. So then, are you going to take and go to the salary cap, or if he's serviceable and he's that guy that
so,
can produce
so I guess
even
clarify
under,
to
I'm
me,
gonna pay
Sam.
him that.
So
Yes.
clarify to me. So he's perennial Pro Bowl guy.
That's what I would say his upside is, like a Joey Bosa. And
Pro Bowl.
So a borderline Hall of Famer.
I suppose so, but you can make 5 or 6 Pro Bowls and not be a Hall of Famer.
We're talking Pro Bowl.
Come on, Sam. I'll give you 3 seconds to walk that statement back.
All Pro. I agree with you.
3 seconds to walk that one back.
It's Pro Bowl, right? Which you don't have to. Don't we agree? Like
if you make 6 of them,
what?
If you make 6 of them, then you're in that stratosphere. You know what I'm saying?
But you're in that stratosphere, but you're not guaranteed. What I'm saying is that if you're an All Pro, you're guaranteed.
See, I don't see that. I don't see that with them.
That's fair enough. I mean, a lot of people
that's
don't.
the whole thing is that, no, I don't see that either. Right? Aidan Hutchinson, if you drafted him in the middle of the first round or whatever like this, is where does he go in other drafts?
But then that's a different discussion for me because then that option year is $6 million.
But then you're taking everything into the draft thing. So with that consensus, the only pick at number 2 is Malik Willis. With that mentality,
the finances of it.
If you're so worried about what you're gonna pay this guy if he doesn't produce,
or the Jordan. See,
you're never worried about paying a guy if he does produce, are you?
No, I'm not.
No,
but I'm skeptical that he will produce.
Right. So then if you're skeptical on anything up front, then you take the least. Then you take the 5-year
biggest discount to market,
the quarterback,
the biggest discount to market. Sure, which obviously you guys know I would be a supporter of that.
That wasn't part of the question of the Hall of Fame. Are you worried about? The question should be: are you worried about drafting Aidan Hutchinson and paying him too much in the future?
Yes.
Will he earn his contract? It goes back to what you said.
Which I don't think he would.
Can we get guys to second contracts that we're happy with? Can we get guys that we're giving them second contracts that we're like, all right, for a small little thing, it's like a Charles Harris. Right? Come in, pay and play, 2-year deal, earn
second
that
contract.
2-year deal. Like little things like that, but on a bigger scale of your top end guys.
Chuck says, solid career, not a gold jacket wearer. Jack Harrington says, you guys are Michigan slaps. Brandon says, you guys, Hutchinson is not Jared Allen. Allen is one of the strongest players to play that position in the NFL. And Patty Grimes, I think, says it well. I'm going to eat my cream of wheat and watch the NFL draft.
Yeah. Hey, can somebody bring a cream of wheat to the party on Thursday?
God, I hope not.
Eat a bowl of cream of wheat
if somebody brings cream of wheat to the draft, I will eat a bowl of it with them, yes.
We should all have a spoonful. We should have a group cream of wheat thing. Whatever. Anyways.
Update the poll. Is Aidan Hutchinson a Hall of Famer? 38% of you say yes. So 1 in 3 of you say yes.
I don't see it. I mean, like you said, I think he'll be a solid player. I think he'll be a 10 to 12 sacks a year guy at his best. But I can't see him being a Hall of Famer.
But 10 to 12 sacks a year, you'd take that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'd take that. I wouldn't pay him a second contract worth a ton of money. We have enough 10 to 12 sack a year guys on our team already. We need a 16 sack a year guy. That's who you should be drafting with the number 2 pick.